Hello everyone, welcome back to Xenogears. When we last left off, Faye jumped in a pit. A giant thing came out of the ground and shot lasers destroying lots of shit. We have no idea what's going to happen. Everything's gone to the dogs. We don't know, no one knows, unless you played the game. And it's all getting very, very messy, so let's go on. Continue the game, let's go. Fortunately, the washing's done now, so that's sweet. I won't be interrupted by that. God, the interplanetary invasion weapon Deus had awakened and its arc, Makava, was activated. Deus began absorbing one after another the mutated people destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it to exterminate and our civilization. It set into action. The planet's surface was devastated by Makava and its weapons born from what out of it called the Seraph Angels. While pursuing the newly awakened Deus, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had hitherto been lost, along with his gear Weltable, discovered together in a place where Makava was originally located. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness. The people of Cheviet and we ourselves feared a relapse of Faye's ID's power, and we had no choice but to put Faye into carbonite freeze. We froze Faye? Oh, that sucks. So what do we do now? Oh yes. Your Majesty, why do the people of Cheviet fear Faye so much? Even if Garth and ID's powers are comparable. It is not that we fear him. Oh? We feared the error we ourselves committed, and now we are simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that you yourselves committed? Cheviet has instigated a battle 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with the lust for power. Fearing the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Cheviet, but with the Nissan Mother, and the people would assemble under Sophia, the Council of Elders of Cheviet back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazelle Ministry to be exact, were at odds with a woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Would that happen to have been Miang? Most probably it was. Fearing the increasing power of the masses assembled in Nissan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist, Miang, and promised a diversion of the rulership over Earth's surface. In exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nissan, and also their patron Sophia. The leaders of Cheviet accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Cheviet did not participate in that battle. Thwarted by the awesome number of the Solarian army, and with their path of retreat cut off, the Nissan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of this was Lacan, Bartender's sister, Roni, myself, and Krellian. You were also there? Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die, and then the rebel force's flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so as to create a path for our retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship and on a suicide attack. Wow. Old timey clip. Is this going to lead to what I think it's going to lead to? Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of 2 men. Ah! Krillian, who followed closely under her as leader of the Nissan 6 militia, completely lost faith after calling out to a god that would not respond. "I'll create God with my own hands," were the last words he uttered before he disappeared. And Lacan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him. So he began to search for the legendary power. Legendary power? God's resting place, Mahanon, the source of divine wisdom, Raziel, and the anima relics which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend, and that is Zohar. Zohar? That is the same name as the Zohar modifier, the power reactor that Miang spoke of, saying it was the infinite energy source of God Deus. What she claimed is also the power source of our ether powers and the driving force of all our gears. It would have been one and the same thing. It is a place that contains the ultimate source of the world's power. It said that only he was the correct destiny would be only he who has the correct destiny would be able to discover its location. Losing all faith in humanity, Lacan sought after its power. Lacan became Garth, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now Faye, the one who has the same power as Garth, we just want to seal up that truthful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. Huh. Garth, the man once known as Lacan, sought after the power of Zohar. The one who was the same power as Garth, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye too would awaken and seek out that power. And that premonition became reality. Huh. Now we're going to get on to the fun bit. The interesting bit. We're in a dark, unpleasant place. The prison. And Faye is sealed here. Frozen. Except he's moving about due to perspective. He's glowing. Where am I? Who am I? This is my memory? Doc. Bart. Rico. Billy. Wiseman. Goth. Everyone, my memories. Ellie? What's going on? Mother? A bunch of light? What's the meaning of all of this? Faye is very confused. Upside down child. Who are you? I'm surprised. That's pretty clever. You are ID? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you to... The fake personality would create a fourth persona. Fourth persona? He can't feel anything. He's shut up inside your ego. The pressing facts and truths you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. And so you formed a fourth persona, a fourth Fae. The name doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of our body. But it's a useless form of resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? Here's the key. I merely want to borrow it. I've got to go somewhere. Are you coming too? Come on guys, eat up. Roni, you haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have you? Well, it's also due to my business savvy. Ren. What's wrong, Lacan? You look kind of down. What's bothering you? Are you worried about something? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia, you mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother of Nissan? She's not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. She went to the clinic, therefore... convalences? She was frail. So, what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first, but when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's what I don't understand. I see! You're a moron! Then she must like you. What are you talking about? That's how women are, right, Krillian? Hey, Krill. Huh? What's up? You're not having any... It's ready to eat. Yeah. The Holy Mother of Nissan, huh? What are you out to offer divine providence or something? Love it, Khan? Cut it out. It's not like that. What? You've got to lighten up a little. Are we looking at the past through phase memories? Sophia first showed me the books. That books are the best way to calm the heart. And now I'm hooked on reading. I'm not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot of things I never knew before. Lately I've been reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Malquire. It's about a form of molecular engineering, nanotechnology. I believe it's a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zevium civilization. It's a copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. I think there are even more wonderful things written in it, but we'll never know now. Wow. A lot of shit happened. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately you've seemed melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. It's not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Krillian take you... There's going to be a lot of backstory. Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. Lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me that was how I could receive it. She taught me how to live as a human. So... they all forgot the most important thing. What are you doing, Lacan? Oh, it's you, Krillian. I was thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually she too must stand at the front line, so... is that really the problem? Lacan. Her smile, it's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being become insignificant. Inside my heart there is an empty existence. Other than painting, I have no worth. As she continues to accept my presence, I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brush strokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self? You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emotions and her inner abundance. Your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. You cannot fill that gap. That's why you are quitting your painting. You're refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You can't accept her feelings. You who won't accept her feelings. Tell me why. If it was me who was receiving such feelings. Huh. This is all very interesting. You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress? Wow. That scene doesn't give you a lot of context. What you gotta say, Ronnie? Is this really her true expression? Yeah, to people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile, I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Lacan's feelings are in there, but I don't think she has ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. I just can't see the reason why you want to stop. Beautiful? Forget it, this picture, it's anything but beautiful. Lacan, are you... You say you're empty, then why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up until now were not just acts of mercy, it's a fight for freedom. Time and again you've been through life-threatening situations with us. A man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Ronnie, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die, that's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lacan. And now you're lying. It's just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty, she knows that. That's why she shows only you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She is the hope of the people, their support. There is so much more for her to do. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro! Who are you, Hammer? Hey bro, what are you doing here? Rene, what's up? The Council of Elders of Chevet issued a decision. Tomorrow we will leave for Soylent. Soylent? That's in Solaris? Yes, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. And going to Soylent? That's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she has expressed this desire herself. That can't be. What is she thinking? Originally we talked about it just being us. Just us? ... Looks like we're gonna find out what really happened. Sophia. Sophia. Lacan, what are you doing? You keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care. I'll protect her even if it costs me my life. Huh. Why don't you go get some rest, Krell? You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine, it's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her. So, you go sleep. What will you do if you also fall ill? Do not forget, you are the head of the 6 military forces. Okay, I suppose you are right. Well, no one's very happy right now, are they? We fucked up big time! And I can't control Khan, so that's too bad. Ellie, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes, that look. That was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself and thus painting myself. I couldn't stand it, so that's why. Oh, Ellie, what in the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I will ask you that. On second thought, no. No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I wouldn't be able to ask you. One look into your eyes and I can't say a thing. I wouldn't have even been able to tell you how I feel. You are the sweetest person. Ellie? You are someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions, so you hold everything in and bear all the burdens. If you get hurt in the end, you think it's fine. That's what I like about you. Stop, don't say that. If you become just another human, everyone will... Humans aren't all that frail, you know. They don't need a symbol who just appears, whose just appearances only. I believe that if you have the light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I have been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just a woman, and to fulfill my womanhood I am prepared to throw away anything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I am still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby, I'm still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that. Olakan, I want to live more honestly with myself, to be able to tell the man that I love that I do love him. I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. You only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things. It was a fight over a woman. That's what caused all of this. A fight over a woman. Do you think I'll let it end here? We're not their possessions. I can guarantee you they were fighting over a woman. And that wrecked everything. And we're back to the ship going to crash. Krellian, Sophia, what are you doing? I'm mending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So Krellian, please open your fist. With your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. Just listen to her, man. It's the right thing to do. Don't be foolish. We'll help you escape, so please stop. Thank you, Lacan, but sorry. There's no other way. Ellie! People support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. So share that happiness, and please, Lacan, live. You did a little too well in that department, Sophia, Ellie. More than a little too well. As a matter of fact. Ellie! Ellie! No! Ellie! She's gone! She's dead! Oh no! We were sacrificed as pawns in order to protect their own authority. Sophia was. Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? Heading towards Sophia's ideals. Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed for those bastards. Sophia said if you just have faith, the path to what you hope for will open. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he not there? Maybe God never even existed to begin with. Sophia never had faith in a God. Or at least that's what we've learned. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. It's not faith, it's self. I see. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. Krellian. Sophia, please guide me. I will destroy all such false pretenses of love for you. Right. So Krellian's a dipshit. That's what we've learned. He might be a super smart dipshit, but he's a dipshit. We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We will never beat them if we fight them individually. So let us create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lacan? I'm going to go crazy and try to destroy the world. I'm going to finish this painting mostly, but never quite finish it properly. Because we've still got shit to do. What's Faye doing? Lacan, Ali. And Miang's there? What the heck's going on? If only you had power, you could have saved her. Ah, and then you started manipulating Lacan. Go on. I'm listening. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power. What the heck is going on? Don't you want to become the absolute being? So, what is going on? There. That's what I have sought after. But wait, that's not what I want. No. This is my very desire. So, live. So he lived. So this is where Faye's being held. He deserves it. Let him pray on his weeping face as if it were an idol. Huh. As if I would. Yeah. What? What is this? This is terrible. No matter what, this is going way too far. He's still alive. How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you, Dan? Faye. Oh, Faye. Oh, Dan. Crying? Huh? Midori, it's you. Phew. Don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? You mean our friend Faye is crying? Angry? Hurt? He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean? Whoa, what the? Superpower, awesome, 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 awesome. Yarg! Stop it! Faye? Dan, Midori. Run! Hurry, run away! Yikes! Let's get out of here, Scoobs! I can't even do a Shaggy impression. I wouldn't remember the right phrasing of it. Yoinks! Yoinks, Scoobs! Nah, I'm bad at that. He broke through his carbonite encasing. ID. Faye took his gear welter and went in search of Zohar. We followed Faye's trail. Eventually we arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to Earth very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we're about to see there. So we're gonna see what Zohar really is, huh? Okay. I feel like we should be at the end of an episode. But, okay. We're going to end this episode off here. My name's been Akinov. Hope you've had a good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Hope you've enjoyed this story episode. Next time, we'll actually do something, and we'll probably have a boss fight. See you then.